give it a couple seconds. Sorry guys, it's been a little while. Yep, we're good. We should be good at least. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Mr. Poke Games or Poke Fever First. Sorry about the delay. It's been a while since I've done a recording, and I worked overnight and I'm still running, and I've been up for a while, so sorry if I sound a little tired or this video seems a little slow. I'm going to try to keep pace as best I can. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a great year, as it is January 1st of 2024. So I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve, New Year's, Christmas, all that jazz. I technically did one of these, a video. I tried doing this video a couple days ago, and it was not working. I'll get into this in a second. You found it. How the never mind. I'll ignore it. If you couldn't tell, by the world looking a little different, this is a brand new world. I did die, but that's from experimental shit. We'll worry about that in a minute. But this is a brand new world, and when I say brand new world, I mean I literally haven't done anything. Finding a village gives you a bit. I didn't fucking know that. Anyway, regardless, anything that I have on me, I gave myself first off. But as far as levels, items, nothing's been collected. I've not touched anything in the village. I've left it untouched for the moment. Like I said, I already basically tried doing a recording and then had to scrap it. I want to make this video kind of like, hey, reset button on series. There's a reason for it. It's not like I'm feeling whimsical, okay? And then also Tuck channel video, because this Thursday a video will be coming out, and I can't really make it a channel video because of the way the game works, and you'll understand when it comes out. Or at the very least, if I made it a channel video, it would just be really fucking weird, because I'd have to record the video and then put a voiceover over it when there's already gonna be crazy audio. It wouldn't make any sense. Even if I were to mute it so it was just background stuff, it still wouldn't be as good. So I'd rather make this a Pixelmon / channel video. What the fuck? The Pineyard's dying, I guess. Let's go ahead and start looting, and while I'm looting, I'll talk to y'all. I feel like that's the best course of action here. Why the server had been reset the first time, if you guys remember, was because I opened up a chance cube, and a bunch of bats came out, and they exploded everything. Sheesh, I'll take that. And because of that, I decided that it kind of hit best to hit a reset button, because all that loot, everything I'd collected since I started the frickin' series, was deleted from existence. So I thought it was the best course of action just to say, you know what, I want to step away and start over. Which, you know, I thought was fine and good, and I thought it was fine given the circumstances. Yeah, that's fine. That should be everything. Is there nothing else? I mean, there's an anvil, and I can worry about that later. Because having a lot of iron later will be useful, but right now it's not as useful to us, especially in the beginning. But the first time it was because of that, and you guys probably made it, well, what about this one? This one was because I needed and Austin can vouch for me whenever the next video comes out while we're playing together for recording, I'll mention it, okay? But we were playing Lethal Company, a game he dragged me on for. I'd watched stuff on it, but I hadn't really got into it. This is closer to when the game came out. And he was like, bro, you really got to try this game. It's a lot of fun. And I was like, I mean, I've looked at it, but I'm not crazy about it. Also, if you're curious as to why this has any durability lost, yes, it is legit, whether you would like to believe it or not. So it was a lie that I didn't loot, but whatever. But I placed these down and obviously was able to pick them up. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to put those books in there because they naturally spawn on you. And I was organizing my inventory. So I used the pick and literally broke the one thing. If you guys want me to throw away the pick, whatever. It's a pick. It's a pick. It's not even a diamond pick. It's an amethyst pick. I can guarantee I'll find amethyst in this first video. And if I don't, then I'll throw away the pick. I'm willing to make that bet. But I use the pick to mine these or pick them back up, and I'll explain the stuff in my inventory in a moment, but I want to get through, need acquire hardware. I want to get through the initial conversations first. Yeah, we'll put everything in here. Great method of organization for now. But, wait, that should be able to stack. Yes, it can. Awesome. Held items, twisted spoon. that's not really helpful right now. Maybe when Zen Headbutt's learned. For those that don't know, it increases move with Psychic type moves. It's a Twisted Spoon. It's fantastic if you have an Abra Alakazam. Good to get a held item this early. Fuck. Not even 20 minutes into the video, and I already got a good item that could be used for endgame, because Twisted Spoon really is good. 20% can make a huge difference. Sorry. Regardless, the reason that this reset happened is because my game kind of crashed while we were playing Lethal Company, and I was like, okay. I had some issues with my OS and Windows and all that before, and I was like, the easiest way to get around this stuff is just to reset your computer, because in case you guys don't know, if doing troubleshooting doesn't work and your scans don't show anything, like, and you know there aren't any viruses or whatever, then, oh shit. The best thing for you to assume is that, okay, well, I likely need to take care of something, or something else is going on in the background, or maybe I have an app, because I've had the computer for like roughly 2 years now, and God knows how many things I've put on here to test or whatever else. It could be that certain programs running in the background are causing conflicts, because although my computer did crash recently from Lethal Company, I have had similar like problems with my computer both being shut down and turning back on again. And so I was like, you know what, fine. And I told Austin, it's like, I'll probably be off for the rest of the day, just for the fact that I just want to reset my PC. I want to reset it and just try and get this crap out of the way. And that's what I did. And thankfully, I did a soft reset. By soft reset, I mean it didn't literally delete every file off my computer. It left some games and stuff downloaded. So, like, for example, I play off of Epic Games and Steam and all this other stuff. The Steam games existed off my external hard drive, so I didn't have to re-download any of those. Same goes with my games on Game Pass. But for some internal stuff, or, like, Pokemon files, for example, got completely wiped from existence. I didn't realize that that would happen because I never thought to back up CurseForge. But now I know, so I will for the future. Be mindful of that. I will for the future. But because of that, I lost all files for the series, among other things. So, and in case, like I said, testing earlier, I wanted to see if any updates had been made to the Chance Cube thing, so I opened up a couple. And I'll explain the bat in a minute, but I at least wanted to get through explaining the reset. I believe it's completely... like, after the reset, and I realized I lost all my videos and everything, I was like, you know, I was only a couple videos in, and I'd already had so many problems happen, I was like, this is probably fine, actually. Like, if I had been able to continue a series to a certain point, and then this happened, I probably would have been peeved. But, ooh, I can probably sell that for a decent amount of money. Yeah, I'll take it. But I was like, honestly, I'm not too bothered by it. Funny enough. Which some people might call me crazy for, but I was not too bothered by it. I was a little sad because it meant 2 of the recordings I had to be thrown away, because the rest of the series isn't going to come out, guys. Like, the data's gone. It's literally deleted from existence. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, even if I wanted to. So, after realizing that, I'd started a recording and did a test recording. So if you guys see parts of the world that are loaded that should not be there, like lines going through or whatever, that is from a world that I had to delete, because like I did a recording and then it failed, so I reset the world again. Hopefully this is... Oh, shit! I'll take that and fucking run with it. And grass. I'll take that for when we build a base up in the sky, because come on, guys, it's gonna fucking happen. You know, you guys are cool, but none of you are even close to my favorite Pokemon, so I'm gonna ignore you. You... I feel like that's fine. And... How is that so perfect? Fucking Swampert with Wave Incense and fucking... Oh. This is gonna be fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a grand old time. Sorry. But... is there anything else? As I'm looking around... Hey! Always take more stuff. Give me stuff. I need things. I need bread. Give me bread. I did give myself 6 bread. That was one of the things I gave myself, which is probably like the most negligible thing I have there. Ooh. I'll take that. Okay, I wish... Can I hold more than 1 cake? I don't think I can hold more than 1 cake. Killed your party. Food could do that? Maybe that's an update to the mod. I have no idea. Bookshelves, I won't worry about that right now. My ceiling won't worry about that. Cake, I won't worry about that. I feel like these are things that I can get very easily later. Blast furnace, that is something that I'd likely want to keep. And I'll start collecting anvils, sure. Let's grab this. In case people are going to wonder, what the hell are you doing? Let's, no, not that. I gave myself 2 shulkers thinking they would be enough, but maybe not. And the reason, like, and I'll explain the items here in about 20 seconds or so. But basically, the gist I wanted to explain to you guys was that, because of the reset, because of my loss of data, that's why we're starting a new one. And I don't mind the refresh. It's literally just the beginning of the year for 2024. I was like, well, if there was ever a time for a reset. Going into the new year, new me, or whatever the fuck if you do that. Not that I have anything against that sort of thing, but typically that mentality is short-lived for most. For those that can hold out, congratulations. But most don't. And I'm probably included in that percentage of just like, if I try to say some crap like new year, new me, I don't know. Things might change in the short term, but I don't know about the long term. But that's per person, I guess. Not the point. Let's check anything. Luck and Sense, that's a good one. Grab those. I'll grab another one of these. And this. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh. Dang. White wool. Wool I don't think I need to worry about. Hey, buddy. Can I sell these to you, actually? Dude, that's so dumb. Let me go ahead and take this opportunity to sell this shit to you, then. If I can take advantage of it, I might as well. I'm just saying. A true Pokemon master would not let this chance slip by. Let me rob you of all your money. And for those that want to skip like the channel portion, because besides from the series, I'm now going to get into changes I've made for this specific series and just channel stuff. So if you want to skip that, then I would recommend going like 10 minutes into the recording. Just putting that out there. I should have said it at the very beginning, and I'm sorry for that. But if you want to skip it, I just suggest going like 10 minutes into the recording. Anyway, for everybody else. So for this server, I did 4 things for myself, okay? And I say for myself because it's not wrong, as you can tell from my left-hand side. I've restarted the series twice, which I think is pretty easy to for anybody to verify just by looking at YouTube. But I've lost progress a bunch of times, and I didn't particularly feel like starting from scratch again with literally nothing. Like, I'm still starting from scratch, don't get me wrong, but I'm not starting with literally nothing. Like, I already grounded for Pokemon, I already found stuff. Like, losing literally everything seemed like a bit much, so I was like, okay. So, Mudkip, that's a given. No, it was not a shiny spawn. But I was like, what I'm gonna do for myself? Oh, look, Amethyst. I was fucking right! It's right fucking there! Mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. Poke was right again. No, but, cartography table, right? I'm not butchering that. Empty map, empty map. It's a map, it's a map. Dumbass fucking things going through my head. But because I lost progress a couple times, I was like, I don't want to start with absolutely nothing. I feel like that was a little unfair to myself, given the circumstances. Because it's like, I'm just having to deal with a load of BS, and it's just like, well, what do I do then? Because I also don't want to break the fucking game, or break the fucking server. And when I say break the server, it's like, dude, it's a solo world. It's like, yes. And that's a fair argument. But I don't want to start with Arceus, because then what's the point of the fucking series? You know what I mean? Like, there's zero motivation to do anything if you're just cracked to start. So, I thought what would be not saying fair might be a bit of a stretch, but what I thought would be okay is if Sorry, guys. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked, and I apologize for that, but I'm trying to keep things at least a little organized as I'm going through my thought process here. But I should stop for a couple seconds to at least continue explaining. But I thought it'd be a little fair if I did a couple things just to give me a better head start. I don't think anything that I did is broken. I don't think anything that I did is game-breaking in the least. Sheesh! Got a fucking backpack. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I gave myself shulker boxes, because I had like 4 fucking backpacks before, and I was like, I'm not going to go back to just having an inventory. That's not okay. I can live with losing all my pets. Sure, take all my pets. But I need the extra storage, man. I record, like, and I want to do stuff. Like, I don't want to have to keep running back to base every fucking minute. Like, no. No. Eventually, I might get there anyways, because if I can find shuckles to kill, I can probably get the shulker shells from them, and then I just need a chest. But I have to go to Ultra Space and do other stuff, and it's like, well, I can just, you know, skip a bunch of steps, and so why not? Can I? Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in there. Can I pick you up? A pink PC. You know what? For now, that's fine. I'll actually keep the PC on me. It's not that bad. But just to go through quickly and take a couple of seconds to go through what these changes were, just so you guys can see them, because I actually wrote a bunch of notes down that I need to get through for this video. Because last time I recorded it took way too long. So the changes were I added keep inventory as a rule. Last time when the bats exploded everything, I didn't just lose what was in my chests. I also lost basically everything in my inventory, which was a load of crap. So I was like, well, what do I not want to relive again? I was like, if I lose everything in my chests again, at this point, it could probably be considered fair game. That's actually pretty good. What is your hasty? Hasty's not good, actually. I don't have candies and stuff right now. What's your nature? If your nature's good, I might actually consider getting you. Enormous quiet. I'll leave it alone. I'm actually not that crazy about that. I'll grab the rock incense. Ow. Wonder if I got everything. Oh well, it's probably fine even if I didn't. Before I leave the village area though, I should make sure that I've sold everything that should be sold. That way I can have as much inventory space as possible. Excuse me. But to make sure that I'm going over this, yeah, I added the game rule keep inventory so that if another similar situation arises and I die from an explosion or some other bullshit happens, I won't lose literally everything. I'll at least keep the bare minimum that's in my inventory. I think that's fair. Okay? And also because it's not a hardcore series, it's fucking Pixelmon. So I was like, I think that's actually fair that I have this, because it can't be considered game breaking because it's not meant to be a hardcore survival series. It's Pixelmon. If it wasn't Pixelmon, then there's definitely an argument for me not being able to have it. But because it's Pixelmon, I think it's fine. You guys can obviously let me know if you disagree, but I added keep inventory. Like I said, that's probably the least big change. The Pokemon, I just made my Mudkip shiny, and then I gave him egg moves. That was, well, yeah, I get pretty sure they're egg moves. Ice Ball, which is not a high damaging move. I literally just gave it to him to deal with beginning grass types. It's a move I'll end up getting rid of, guys. It's not an OP move. It's not like I gave him Ice Beam or some shit, okay? And then Aqua Tail. That one's a little strong, but, and I'm using this as a key word here, but it's a move he would learn regardless anyway. So all I did was give him one good move in the beginning, and the rest could be considered beginner moves. So I'm not going to give myself a hard time for this. Besides maybe changing out Headbutt for Tackle, but once again, it's not what I'm going to have in the end game. It's like mid-game at best. So, I think it's fine. Especially considering he's level fucking 5. The amount of effort I'm going to have to put in grinding just to get him up. Unless I just get rare candies out the ass. Or, sorry, candies out the ass. And then I gave myself, this is the one that's probably going to cause some people to be like, well, I gave myself a shiny Beldum. And the reason for this is because in previous Pixelmon series, multiple times, not once, not twice, probably at least 2 or 3 times, okay? Probably at least 3 times. I've hunted shiny Beldum. It's happened. I've gotten shiny Beldum. Okay, I've literally hunted the spawn. I've gotten it. It's not a new one. It's not like you've never done it. So why is the first time you're getting it, you spud? No, just no. I've gotten it before. It's a rare spawn. It's an annoying ass Pokemon to catch. I've already recorded catching it multiple times. I feel like this crosses no line. I feel like it's fine. The only thing, it's a pseudo-legendary, so maybe there's definitely an argument for you gave yourself a super strong Pokemon in the beginning. Starters themselves are inherently strong, first of all. Second of all, it's not a legendary, and considering the progress that I lost, it's not game-breaking. I did have an internal battle with myself, though, just giving myself the 2, because originally I was going to be like, I should give myself 3, but then I was like, well, there's a fine line there between like, well, let's give myself a head start, and it's like, well, let's take the fun out of the game. So I had to play with that line because as much as you guys may argue for or against my actions, I'm having to, what the fuck? I was, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's sick. Where the fuck is Abra at? I want to catch you, but I don't know where you are. You're making this a tough endeavor. Like, I saw you over there, but now I don't know where you are. I got a Croc and Grace idea. You can't plan this shit, which is why I fucking love recording. Where did he go? Oh shit, okay. I want to catch an Abra because I got a Twisted Spoon, so let's see if I can get a Pokeball on him. Got him. No. Let's do a Great Ball. It's a mystery. What does that mean? Inner focus. It's actually not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. At least he's not adamant. That would make me depressed. So I'm actually going to work on this guy a little bit. Actually, let's do Ivy's 3. Ivy's 3. 50. That's not bad. Special attack is fucking atrocious, though. And he's got 0 speed. Why do you have to be bad? Whatever. It's fine. I can fix it later, but like, for now we'll keep you on because I need your dex entries. Just do that. Let's keep him around until at least he's a good dabber. But I guess I need an XP share before he's really useful. Regardless, though, moving on to the other stuff. So I had to keep inventory. I gave myself the Pokemon. Still don't think that's a stretch. And then, and no, they don't have max IVs or anything. I literally just gave myself, changed the color, and then moves. And for Beldum, Dynamic Punch and Pursuit is probably the only 2 things that are worth noting here. Dynamic Punch, it has a 50% accuracy, and even if I gave myself Wide Guard, it's not really going to be strong until I get him evolved a couple times. So the only reason I did that was it was between that and Revenge, and I was like, well, Revenge is super strong if used correctly, whereas in Dynamic Punch is inherently strong, but, oh, sorry, it's strong on paper. But in battle, it's not as strong as you think. You miss more times than you actually hit. At least that's how I feel. So I didn't feel like that was too absurd. Is it a push? Yes. But is it too much? I don't believe so. But perhaps there will be people that will be making counter arguments. I don't know. And the third thing, which you guys can see over there, is Darkrai. So before, when I was trying to make a base... Sorry, as I get distracted here. What? Did I miss stuff? I apparently missed stuff. I'm not one to miss stuff, so, okay. Sorry, only mildly distracted. But there should be a seller over here, right? Bellsprout, Teddiursa. Good lord. Inferium, copper, coal. I need a lot of coal, actually. Something I'll need later. Let's see if I can sell some stuff. Sorry, I know I keep getting distracted, and this kept happening in the first recording too, so let me just get through these points, and then I'll shut up and continue with the video. But the Dark Ray Home, I added a Dark Ray Home before. We were looking for a Dark Forest Hills, and we only ended up finding a Dark Forest. The reason I wanted to find a Dark Forest Hills is because there's a very, 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 very low chance that a Dark Ray will spawn on a night that has a new moon. So, is it likely to happen? No, but by building a base there, will I drastically increase my odds of it possibly happening? Yes! So, I think it was not the worst decision in the world for me to do so. I have completely filled this up. Is there anything in here that could be deemed as unnecessary? Not really, no. I mean, there are some things that people would definitely argue unnecessary, like the hay bales, for example, because I'm going to be turning basically all of those. Or not basically, I will be turning all of the... Why the fuck did I put that in there? I'm going to be selling that. Put that in there. And then I'll use the backpack for the resources. That's actually probably a smart thing. Let me take the iron out. Iron, emeralds. Put that there. That's probably fine. And only Pokemon stuff can be stored in there. I forgot about that. Shoot. So I should be handling it in the opposite way. All the Pokemon stuff needs to get stored in the backpack. Interesting. Sorry guys, I know I'm getting really distracted, but I'm also really trying to sort through my inventory here, and it is honestly going to take me a second to do so. Let's see. Pokemon stuff. That is, I don't know whether to call it a greatest convenience or the greatest inconvenience for the fact that I can't have a lot of that together. Whatever, it's fine. I think that's okay for now. PC will be in there, bed will be up there, because I don't need that stuff on me all the time. Let's buy timer bowl. Look how many Pokeballs I can already get. That's so dumb. Just started. How stacked can you get? It's like, that's a great question. We're gonna find out. But aside from the Pokemon, I added the Dark Ray Home. I found a Dark Forest Hills using the Biome Finder. I felt like that was fine. I didn't feel like that was overstretching any sort of limit. What is your... 54. You're not good enough. Let me actually put the Abra away for now. Because like I said, until I have an XP share, not as useful as I'd like it to be. Just because mainly it's for Pokedex entry. Because they can be kind of annoying to catch. What is your... Dang it. I'm waiting until I find a really good one, and then I'm probably going to use it just because Quagsire. And although I haven't done anything over there, well, I marked it, but I'm not going to just give myself a place over there. Does that make sense? Like, I'll eventually make my way over there. And, can I craft a waystone? Fuck. It's crazy fucking expensive. You know, I don't even know how to begin doing all that shit. Maybe I'll just spawn myself in a waystone. And before people give me shit, it's just a fucking fast travel point. It's not that big of a deal. Save myself a lot of time in recordings, and I don't see it as game breaking, but at least the first time we go there, it has to be done on foot. So maybe that's what we'll do this video. But I gave myself the home point. No, I did not build anything there, but I just found myself the biome. I think that's perfectly fine. And then the last thing is I gave myself items. Now, the shulker, you already see, I filled a shulker up with eggs because you guys probably remember from the other recordings, and if you don't, let me refresh your memory. We opened up not 10, not 20, but dozens of eggs. Dozens. And I lost them all. So rather than going through several Pokestops trying to find more eggs, I was like, I'm just going to fill up a shulker box with eggs. And I'm going to open them over time. And eventually, after we get through the shulker box, I'll consider it even. And we'll go from there. It takes forever to go through them, though, so I'm leaving most of them in there and only keeping 1 or 2 out, because that way our inventory is not overflowing with eggs. And then we found this for fun, because I thought it would be a fun way to start the series and the video. I gave myself chance cubes that we could open, and then a couple pendants. Not enough pendants for all the chance cubes, so perhaps you will see me die. I don't know. But there's at least enough to, you know, make things interesting. Let's... Looking for a crafting table. Am I just, like, the worst at finding this crap? Probably, yeah. There should be one in the Pokemon Center, I think. Nope. Got one on me, but in case people are just like, dude, you literally had one. It's like, yeah, but I'm trying to find one that's around me, okay? As stupid as that probably sounds. You crafted a healer? The fuck? I didn't craft a healer. You guys saw that. I didn't do that. This thing just appeared. I don't know what's going on with the Pokehaan mod. I mean, I'm not complaining. I got free shit. I'm just confused. There's a difference between complaining and being confused. I don't know how and or why I have this, but I'm not going to complain because Cherish Balls look sick, as you can tell by Mudkip's Pokeball. They're very cool looking. By the way, microscopic Mudkip. And then fucking ginormous. It's either ginormous or enormous. Beldum. Because I want a massive Metagross. 37%. What are you at? 47. There's probably no reason for me to be an elitist in this situation, but I'm definitely going to be an elitist. It's like, if its IVs are not above a certain amount, I do not give a fuck about it. But let's go ahead and open up our chance cubes, and then we'll continue on, because besides the items there's not a whole lot else. That's literally it. Yeah, that's it as far as topics are concerned. So the reason that the world was reset is simply because I lost all the data, so I chose to start a new series. And I just finished going through all the reasons as to why we are what we are. The changes, keep inventory, the new Pokemon, the items, and the home. None of the things I added do I believe are game breaking. What the fuck are you? Giga Breaker. Sure. Is that a just regular golden apple? Notch. Sure. I'm sure it's exactly that. Wolf spawn egg? I'm actually not too tempted at that. Let's just throw that away. Like certain things that are just meant to be just gimmicky, like Master Balls. That's actually kind of neat. What the fuck? I don't understand. Strength 3, absorption 3. Okay. Happy New Year! That's the fucking take from that. I don't know. Oh shit. I don't know what to do with that, so I'm gonna wait till it's done. Honestly, thought it was gonna be death. I see diamonds in there. Music desk. Slime ball, spider eyes, sword, cake, and bottle of enchanting. That's just a straight down. A lot of this is just junk. Emeralds, junk. Some of this might actually be worth something, but for the most part, just junk. I'll keep one of the music discs, okay? But cake is really unnecessary. I'm sure I could craft that later. Apple, unnecessary. Sugarcane, unnecessary. I kept the Giga Breaker around just for memes, but let's go! Another star. That is kick-ass. We can use that for something cool in the Pixelmon mod. Okay. Okay. I wonder, is this Damn it. I'll see if I can repair it using an anvil. It's probably too expensive. Actually, that's a great fucking thing. Why don't I check that? Because I'm sure I could place at least one of these down to give it a shot. Let's go! I can survive now. Let's get it. That's awesome. No complaints as far as that's concerned. Wait, is this? Oh, this is where things got crazy. I opened some of the whatever decahedron ones. I opened like 2 decahedrons and like 1 or 2 regular chance cubes just to see if there were any updates to them. Just because it's been like more than a month. Every month this mod pack gets updated, and I don't read through the patch notes like that. So I was like, well, I wonder if there's anything different. Nothing exceptionally crazy. I need to use diamonds on these though. So double rainbow. Oh shit, another one of these. How the fuck did I take so much damage? Hello, Zigzagoon. I love the music, but... Okay. Let's... Squirrel! Please have decent stats. 38. And you're bashful. Fuck! See, I can't catch you when you have such a low stats. Like, I want to, but you're also bashful. If you had a decent like, bashful's not that bad of a nature. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's far from the worst. 59%. Of course you would be. I was waiting until I hear the shiny sound. Waiting until I'm at full health, by the way, in case people are curious as to why I'm not opening more chance cubes. Just because I'm not concerned so much about losing everything. It's just on the off chance I would get a good item. It's going to be just... I'd rather not risk destroying anything decent around me. Fucking called it! That is what blew up the server the first time. Jesus. Or sorry, not the server. All of my stuff. Literally the same exact shit. Sheesh! I'll fucking take it. You want to give me diamonds? Who am I to say no to you? I mean... Ow. Withering. That's kind. Let's go on a journey. Iron pick, torches. I will always take more torches because I'm going to inevitably run out. It's going to happen. Compass. Directly north. Interesting. RIP XP. All my XP just gets deleted. Fantastic. The fuck is that? Cast here. 4,000 EMC. That's actually a fair amount of EMC. That's interesting. Wormhole. If only I could get inside you. Go! If I throw my Pokemon through, it'll throw me through as well. If only that were the case. Though if I go there, I'm going to have a hard time getting out of there, so it's probably best that I don't go right now. Also, let me do myself a... Oh, I don't have any fucking XP right now. What am I doing? I wonder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Bye! Yeah, I saw that shit coming from a mile away. No! Shit. Is that everything? Honestly, don't know if that's everything. Alright, let's take 5. Shit like that can happen, that's fun. It's fine, you did it to yourself, you wanted to do this. It's fine. I think I've got everything organized as it should be again. The bookshelves are going to tell us. And in case some of you may be wondering why, it's because I'm very certain I can get more of later. Fuck. Let's go! We'll worry about that in a bit. What are you? Bullshit. Slime hen. I'm getting the fuck out of there. See you, small lip. A fucking house. Again. I mean, it works. I say again because it happened in the last video, okay? I know it hasn't happened in this one yet. Because I've seen it once before, it was not a surprising thing. Slime hen, yeah. Alright, let's go into the deep ocean. Huh, I guess it's only deep ocean. Got a Magikarp there, though, so I might as well take a look inside of it. Like how I don't even bat an eye that there's a fucking Magikarp ship. I'm just like, yep, no, another day. Hey, how's it going, guys? Rotom fan. Actually, don't care so much about all that. Old Rod, I'll take that. Wait, I like those. Son of a gun. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I actually really like Team Aqua's outfit just because I like the color blue, so I'm not against taking this stuff for myself. That's not the worst idea in the world. Let's do that. Throw that out there. Chest piece is a lot better than what I currently have. But gotta go for it. Nah, never mind. Diamond's way much. That's so much better. The rest of the outfit looks fine, but that top bit, can't say that I love it. It's fine. This. Actually, not the worst idea for me to start working on more of these, just because we're going to be traveling a lot. So I'll grab one more, and then a row of 3, or I guess 4, for that. Because the sooner I have space in all of those, the happier I'll be. Interesting. There's gonna be stuff, but I'm trying to find deep ocean at the moment. Try to pay attention to what I pass over as well. I hate to miss a decent catch. Deep ocean, there we go. And for those curious as to why I tried to find it, well, this should answer your question. Or maybe I have to be much, much lower. Never mind. Either I'm not low enough or I'm in the wrong biome. It's probably that I'm not low enough. Go over here. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I didn't die from Jeff. Neat. Wish that diamond sword I had was leveled up. I'd use it. Chest pet! Let's go! That's one lucky find. City nugget. Nuggets I'm not going to worry about right now. Sponges. I feel like have their use, but we're not going to be building a base underwater, as far as I'm aware. Pet inventory achievement. One we've gotten before, actually. Let me see if my point can be proven. If I go all the way down here. Is this far enough down? No, I guess it's not. Unless... Dratini is super low. I'd like a Dratini, but... even if they spawn... see what I can get from here. I need to be careful, otherwise I'll be pulled to the bottom of the ocean. Oh wait, we're going back now, I think. Yeah, that's what was from the previous world. You can see how it's slowly getting overridden as we're traveling. The land masses that did exist no longer exist. It's fine though. Maybe it's only certain times a day. Actually, no, I think it's only at night. I think I'm tripping. Not that I'm naive enough to think I have a chance to catch a legendary right now, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't damn try, okay? And in case you're wondering what I'm thinking about, Kyogre spawns at Deep Ocean. You guys have seen me catch one before in a previous series, so there's no reason for me to be like, well, there's this fun thing that I learned. It's like, no. It's something that's not... saying widely known just feels wrong, but it's something that you guys have seen me... for anybody who's followed my channel for any length of time has likely seen me do it. I say any length. Anybody who's been watching my channel since Pokeplay.io, that series with like, it was the server hosted by a YouTuber by the name of Jerome AFF and like his associates. Do I know them? No. Am I affiliated with them? No. But did I play on the server? Yes. Interesting. Oh, this is a river biome, even though it's the middle of the frickin' ocean? Okay. Rainbow Beach. What are the spawns like here? Larvitar? What the fuck? Okay. Odd to just spawn a Larvitar on a beach, even if it's super rare. Same goes for Joltik, okay. But who am I to judge? I'll cry if a fucking Suicune spawns. What the heck is that right over there? I want to know what that is. I'll find out here in a minute. Kyogre! I fucking knew it! Oh, fuck. Avalog. Hey, buddy. I'll leave you go to the surface. Ocelot! Oh, Cheetah. Damn it. Ocelot's is one of the ones I want. I would have been so fucking happy if it would have been one of the ones I wanted. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just... beggars can't be choosers, but I'm picky, okay? I just wanted it. They never prosper. What is it's haste, isn't it? What does it eat? Raw fish. Oh my goodness, I just have haste as long as I keep it on my... Bro, that's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy that quite a lot, actually. I could just keep those in there. Guys, I'm gonna enjoy that so fucking much. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna enjoy this so much. That's extra that can go away in there. Basically anything that I don't need right now. So all of those are gonna get moved in there. Oh, that's so fucking cool. I wish I don't think it's gonna be still nighttime whenever that timer goes off, and it's a 30% chance. I've had too many legendaries spawn on me that I couldn't catch. I'm gonna be real fucking upset. I'm not gonna lie to you when this thing spawns because I know I'm not gonna be able to get it. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna be stubborn and I'm not gonna try to influence the results, okay? But what it does mean is that I acknowledge that it's not likely to happen. Even if I'm stubborn, I can still accept reality for what it is. Also, let me mark this, because any water temples are worth noting for a number of reasons. Temple. Blue. Yep, let's get the fuck out of here. Eat. I didn't intend to make this a super long recording. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to talk about the channel. Gosh darn it. It's fine. For those of you that have stuck around this long, thank you. Forgot about it. Damn. Oh well. It's fine. Swan. Loot, 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 loot. That's all I fucking see is loot, 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 loot. There's gonna be a fucking Latios or Latios that spawns. It's fine. It's like an Entei, you know it's gonna happen. It's just, you gotta accept reality for what it is. And oftentimes it's not as kind as you'd like it to be. Rocky Helmet! Let's fucking go. Clover Sweet. Let's loot this, and then as I'm riding to the next place, I promise that I'll talk about channel and stuff. Because I need to, and about life events recently. You've spoken to a villager! Doesn't look like a villager. Love Sweet. Rose Incense. Is haste interfering with it? It feels so slow now. Why can't I break anything here? That's nuts. These can't be invincible. Nah, I don't believe that. That's insanity. Hold up. Okay. So it's not that I'm crazy. Can I at least mess with my own stuff? Like, I'm actually a little scared. Let me mess with a crafting table. I feel like that's the safest test. Oh my goodness. Mining fatigue. I'm not high. It's just mining fatigue. Oh my goodness. I'm here tripping, and it's because of fucking mining fatigue. I said mining fatigue. Mining fatigue. Mining fatigue. I'm so fucking dumb. I am so fucking dumb. I messed up the words so many fucking times. Mining fatigue. I need to kill 2 minutes. I'm so upset that I'm not going to get a Kyogre spawn. Like, I'm aware it's going to happen eventually, guys, but it would be so fucking nice if I could have gotten one in episode 1. It's going to be a morning spawn. If only there was a way for me to remove this. At least now I understand why that's happening. That was bothering me so... I was terrified for a second. I was like, how, where, and when, and why did I just get screwed over? Lapis. I mean, I do need lapis, but like... I do want the shulker box. Hope I can get a... Well, actually, no, there's a new shulker box right frickin' there. I was about to say I wish I could get another means of storage soon, but I literally have another new means of storage right frickin' there, which is convenient as all get out. Basically, it means I'm going to be raiding any and all ships that I see because it just means new shulker boxes. Is it finally over? Yes, it's over. Thank God. That was painful. Oh. Two whites. Okay. Another half an hour and it didn't spawn. Okay, good. I don't have to crawl into a hole thinking that my legendary spawn turned out to be a fucking Latios. Latios, whatever the hell. Like, I don't hate Latios and Latios, don't get me wrong. But when a Pokemon that's a legendary or a mythical becomes so common like, then it becomes comical. Like, or at the very least, if it's on a server, you just, like, tell people in chat, just kill it. Like, you just kind of lose all thrill of finding it, and you just hope that it doesn't appear. Like, even if it's my first one, I would almost rather that it just never appear before me, and I just get the rare spawns. At least then, later on, I might develop some appreciation for it, but just, like, in general, Zacian. No. If it's a beach, then it's gonna be, it's gonna leave opportunity for Suicune to spawn. Which is also one I'm not too crazy about. Interesting. So, yeah, let's just keep going this way. Further and further into the unknown. Let's see. Maybe next video we'll end up venturing out towards the Dark Eye, because right now it just seems like we're going to be having deep sea adventures. I like how I say that and I see land ahead. Is that a cherry blossom biome? Almost seems like it. Well, I'm not against taking a look around. Also, swimming in a boat's also the fastest way to hatch our eggs. Is that a fucking cat? Oh shit. Where's the cat? I heard it. Where are you, kitty? I will save you. No, just kidding. The only cat Pokemon that I think I genuinely care about, well, I'm not going to say only, because there's actually a lot of categories for a lot of different things. But one of the ones I really care about is Shinx. So if I see a Shinx, or some might consider it more of a dog one because of Luxray, but I consider it more of a cat. Like, if I see a Shinx, I might go for a Shinx, because who doesn't love Luxray, okay? That was one of the first shinies I hunted in Legends Arceus. Fuck! Extra crispy, that's what that was trying to make me. Shit. That hits me head on, I will not be in a good position at all. Cherry Blossom Clearing. What legendaries can it spawn here? No idea. Okay, apparently it has even less idea than I do. Cool, it's the normal spawns. I like seeing those. Beedrill, Bugcatcher, Chikorita. That's an interesting one. It's kind of like Squirtle. It's like, I know it's a rare spawn. I might overlook it still if it doesn't have good IVs, but or a good nature. Like, I can overlook bad IVs, okay, because I can get caps and stuff later. But a nature, no, because getting candies, I believe, is way more annoying. And so I'd rather just not even worry about it. Red Oak Forest Hills. Keldeo. That's because of the river. Honestly, one of the most clutch spawns I could get would probably be one of the Lake Trio. But that's if I had a competent team who could deal with them. Right now I don't have a competent team. So I almost forgot that I should be doing battles going through here, which I have not been doing at all. Come on. Interesting. Is this a lake? Or is this still a river? Freshwater lake, baby! That's what I'm fucking talking about. And this is where I can put a Lake Guardian point. Lake Guardian. And I'll make this one purple. Or maybe that's more of a magenta, but that's fine. Just in case you're not aware, and a fresh lake, it's different times of day, I believe, that determines which one has the higher likelihood of spawning. But if I were to wait out around that lake for an undetermined amount of time, eventually I would get the Lake Guardians to spawn. And in case you're wondering, well, why do you need the Lake Guardians? Well, let me enlighten you, child. Or person, whoever you... I shouldn't assume... Whatever. It's now 2024. Whatever. I feel like it's just exhausting to think about all that sometimes. Not that I don't respect whatever people, decide to do with their lives, but more like it's hard to remember every fucking thing that goes on in society if it has nothing to do with you. So, if that hurts your feelings, I am sorry, but that's just life. Anyway. For the Lake Trio, I'll probably wait until I have at least level 40s or level 50 before I consider going for them. And the only reason why I say that, I'm going to get rid of those just because the booster packs, I feel like are just not going to be relevant for me for a while. Orchard, that should be interesting, shouldn't it? Shuckle, Larvitar, I mean, those are interesting ones. Beedrill, Snivy, that's interesting. Turtwig, yep, that's interesting. Applin, I remember I made a base in one of these because there was so many... There's a good variety of spawns in an orchard. I also remember getting a shiny Teddy Ursa from an orchard, naming him Mint. I missed that guy. Rock Incense. Well, I got a dupe. Well, at least I have a way to deal with the duplicates. Just throw them in there. Hopefully the sound will still play if a shiny spawns, so that I can keep up with this crap. Also, you guys want to know something fun I can do? You might be like, it takes the fun out of it. It's like, well, it doesn't map the entire thing. It just maps the area around me. Makes it more comprehensive. If I feel like wasting like 2 minutes, it's not that bad. I did it, I tried it for the first time during the setup for this series, and I was like, I thought it would be broken. I thought I would do everything, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna keep this world yet or not, but I'll try it. And it just started going around, but it only did the immediate square around me. And I was like, that's not as broken as you might think it would be. Or at the very least, I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was too much. Like, maybe it only auto-maps the regions I've been to. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Because before it didn't take this long. Maybe in the early game it's not broken, but at the point I have it now, it is. Who knows? Either way, it's doing its job. Oh. It's still going. If only this was a movement speed. Like, one of the reasons I want the Ocelot is because it's a movement speed one. Like, haste is convenient as shit, don't get me wrong. Like, being able to mine shit so fast, oh my goodness. When we're mining later, that's gonna help us a lot, okay? But for now, it doesn't do it so much. But once we get to the nether, we'll appreciate it a lot more. That's a big-ass fucking corphish. Please tell me you have good stats. Attack. Defense. Hasty. attack 1. You're actually not bad. I almost want to get you, but I already have a water type. Fuck. I almost want to get him. What's your ability? Can I see that? EV yield, nature, growth, water. I can't see his ability. Which at this point would 100% determine whether or not I go for him. I'll stay away. If a Pokemon has 70% or more, I feel like at that point I almost have to get them if they're decent Pokemon. But I feel like 60s I can still ignore. And not feel too bad. Swamp. Yeah. If I see a Mudkip spawn here, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Because this is a spawn I could not get for the life of me before. Because I know it can spawn. Maybe it's only during the day. Interesting. Some things are different. 15 minutes. If the thunder still persists at that point, then maybe I'll try to go for Kyogre. Not that I think I'll actually be able to catch it, but it's more like it's worth a shot. Okay. Let's just keep on going. Possible spawns. Non-existent. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this place, but I know this should have a few items for us. And we're going to need apricorns for later, so I'll take that and run with it. Also, I'm glad apricorns were made into trees instead of just, like, bushes like before. I think that was a very positive change overall for Pixelmon. So, thumbs up to the Reforged team for that one. Also, channel stuff, before I get distracted again. I honestly feel like I need to make a reminder at the end of the video, as well as my next video for that, but it's fine. So, last time I did a recording was week or two before the beginning of November, like in October, I'm pretty sure. And I took a trip. Within a week, I had like a trip to go see family. Then I had a wedding, and I also had an event to go to. It was an exhausting week. And then after I got back, I was immediately back into work orders because I believe I've said it before. This is interesting. I believe I've said it before, but I worked an IT job for a long time. And that IT job would have me working crazy hours. Like, I might have 16 to 20-hour days. And no, they were not in my control, and I was completely at my job's mercy. So, because of that, I would continuously have to adapt to the situation. And Crystal, that was damn it for a second. What level am I at? Is there any legendaries I could spawn in here? Terrakion. Zamazenta. Okay. Sorry, I just got curious. But because of how busy I was, I just lost time, and if I had to choose between sleeping and recording, I'd choose sleep. I've said this before during other channel videos. Let me actually make a note of where I'm talking about this. An hour and 20 in. Yeah, sheesh. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna make a note on here to put for later. 120 minutes channel. I got distracted. But it's fine. But I basically had to pick between sleep and recording, and I chose sleep. And then, unfortunately, as much as I could say my life calmed down and I had time to do other things, unfortunately, it only got more chaotic. Because, you know, that's how life is. And because of that, because I never caught a break, I never got recording done. It just couldn't happen. I kept finding myself having to sacrifice one thing or the other. So eventually I was just kind of like, you know, I guess I'm just not going to get to record. And I didn't. And come not November, because like I said, that first week in November, up until about the 10th, was just all craziness. There was no time for anything and not even work. And then for the month of November, I worked nonstop. And then at the end of November, now this is when things start changing up a little bit. What the heck? Why does that pop up? Whatever. I kind of had something happen. I got a deer hit my car, and I got into, saying a car accident's wrong, but I didn't total my vehicle, by the way. I should specify that. But because of the damage to my vehicle, I couldn't work my IT job. And because I couldn't work my IT job, I basically went through, not a depression, but I was just stuck trying to figure out life and situation and other stuff and what to do from here, because it was a lot of money to fix my vehicle, and I've spent a lot of money fixing stuff on my car over and over and over again. Over the last year, probably at least a couple $1,000s, which is always fun. And at the end of the month after the deer incident, I was like, you know, I just need to find something. I picked up some hours with security. Now we're obviously beginning of December here, guys. And thankfully I was able to get hours. And about 2 weeks into December, I'm told by the site that I normally help at that they're hiring staff because somebody put in their 2 weeks. So I'm offered a position, and you know, that's great. I've heard back from a couple jobs, including at a police department in my area, but I was like, you know, honestly, I'll take a low stress job that still pays well, than a job that's going to keep me stressed out all the time, to where even if I had the time to record, I wouldn't want to. Because I'd still like to be able to exist, you know? I'm not saying you can't do jobs like that. I'm just saying it would be more difficult. That's all I'm saying. But I hope you guys are following me. But because of the various situations, I was like, okay, so what goes from here? And I start working that job, and then Christmas Day comes around, and I get a misfire in my vehicle as I'm driving to go see my family, so I had to spend Christmas figuring that out. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, by the way, even if mine wasn't great. And after that, there was a hole in one of my tires, and I paid to fix that. So patches are very cheap fix, so I can't complain about that, but so much. I can complain about various events happening back to back to back to back to back and not getting a fucking break, but I can't really complain about the price of patching a tire too much, just because it's not that expensive in the grand scheme of things. Especially not when compared to paying to fix that misfire shit. But anyway, aside from that, then now I also had to pay. Is this a stronghold? What the heck? Okay. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I also had to pay to Skillet, Black Shard. Damn. 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 I feel like I just got stacked. Just got stuff. I need to fix that. I need to make it so its color's not white, otherwise it's going to keep happening and it's going to bug me. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. After that, I have to pay for new tire sensors in my vehicle, which is fun, and because of all the constant expenses, whenever something happens, like an event-wise in my life, I'm the kind of person who's like, I don't cry, I don't get super angry, whether you'd like to believe that or not. What does happen, though, is I kind of just shut myself off from the world. And when I say that, I mean, like, I literally just give myself time to try to decompress and comprehend what's going on around me, and then process and move forward. And usually that just kind of means like a turtle retreating into its shell, so to speak. And because of that, I'm obviously not in the right headspace to record, so I don't. 153, that's not bad at all, actually. There we go. Prosperity ore. We need a lot of lapis for enchanting, so... That's wild. Okay. Can I... Dink. I have a wild thought. Diamonds. Well, crazy does pay off this time. Because of all recent events, which is why content has been lagging and why, I haven't recorded. Now that I have a more lax work schedule, now that I'm doing full-time security again, which in case you guys forgot, because I don't remember if I talked about it or not, I stopped working security because I got screwed over by the work site I was at. Basically, the supervisor had an option. He could either throw me under the bus or take responsibility for what he'd said, and he chose to throw me under the bus, so, and save his own butt. So because of that, I stopped working for the company for the most part. And the only reason why I'm coming back now is only because I like the people at the site that I'm at, which is it's different than the one I was originally at. But I like the people at the site that I'm at, and the pay is good. So that is the only reason why I'm coming back. But because of the schedule for my new, I can't say new job, but I'll just say for my security gig, okay? The schedule is easy enough to deal with to where I can record and do stuff and exist like I used to. I don't need to worry about it so much. Alright, let's do that. That's fine. Let's fucking go. I wish I could use that. Wooden pick. That's prosperity, isn't it? Yeah, prosperity ore. That's a diamond over there. Let me go try it and get it. But yeah, so that's what's happened in my life. I'll do a refresher. I don't know. And a video coming up. I'll talk about it briefly. Just kind of summing up. And you guys, hopefully, who've stuck through this video, I'll try to keep it under 2 hours, so we'll be finishing up here hopefully shortly. Not that I don't want to record more Pixelmon, but just to keep the video at what I believe to be a reasonable length. Even if for some people anything over a half hour is unreasonable, but it is what it is. I like long videos. Crystal. Nothing's wrong with crystal. I should definitely get some, but it's just I don't really feel like getting it right now. There's not a lot of durability left on my pick. Lead. bedrock. Interesting. Damn, that was nothing actually. Got 1 diamond out of that. Not nearly as much as I'd want, but it's alright. Let me go ahead and make a note of this place. Mine. Make it orange, just so we can come back here at some point. Because there's a lot to this place, actually. There's the mine shaft, and there's what appears to be a stronghold. So it could be of some use to us in the future, who knows. Prosperity. That would have been bad had the thing exploded. Cinnabar ore. Glad I was able to grab it. And if you guys have any questions, you can let me know. I know I keep getting distracted, and once again, I apologize for that, but at least for me, it's kind of unavoidable. I'm gonna get distracted occasionally, and it's nothing serious, but I know some people are gonna be like, why the hell does he keep going on to tangents and not explaining things that he wants to explain, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, you know. Kind of just how I am. I used to be a lot better about not getting distracted by things going on, but I've gotten worse at that over time. Which is why, in general, I say it's better just for me to do one task at a time. Not because I can't multitask, but it's simply because it's more efficient for me that way. Like, if you want better results, let me just focus on one task at a time. I can do multiple tasks, but it doesn't change the fact that it's way more tedious. Interesting. Cool. What can I use Cinnabar for? Oh, it's just a cool block. It literally has no purpose. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm getting something that effectively has no functionality. Makes me feel great. I wonder, is there anything over there? I see diamonds, actually. So yes, there is. No, it's not. It's not diamonds. It's something else. Interesting. Okay. Doesn't change the fact that I can get something from over here if I play this right. platinum be used for? I'm pretty sure it's Pokeball stuff. Platinum. Or... Okay, so it could be crafted into a platinum base, platinum sword. Platinum seeds. Sheesh! Okay, so I can get seeds. Let me do that. Mystical agriculture. That would be interesting. What the fuck? What the heck? Ore mining. Goodness gracious. If I make a platinum, it just has... Okay. That's fine. It's likely not going to be used for anything aside from platinum bases, which I'm going to need for... It has an EMC value? Oh, okay. Even better. We can use it for a lot of stuff then. Let's get going. I feel like I've talked about everything that I need to as far as channel stuff's concerned. You guys can let me know if I forgot anything or if there's anything else you want to know. And it's nothing too personal or crazy, but I mean, for the most part, I'll try to answer questions if people are curious about anything. I'm not like a super secretive person. I'm just somebody who values privacy. You know what I mean? That might be the most contradictory statement I've said, but it's fine. I'm a contradictory person, so it's all good. Diglet, diglet, dig, diglet, dig, diglet, dig. It's like, I'm not gonna murder you. I'm just gonna keep hitting you until you're not breathing. Ethereum, Cinnabar. Not be anything too precious, but I'll still try to grab it. Uranium is probably something I should try to grab too, but it's like I care, but I also don't. I wonder, is there anything else here? I can barely see. Try to grab some prosperity ore, I guess. Don't know if it has any purpose, but we'll find out later, won't we? Next 15 minutes. Yep. Also, I want to say, as for during the week, Mondays are going to continue to be Minecraft Mondays. Tuesdays, Throwback, Wednesdays, like basically nothing's changing as far as the type of content that'll appear on my channel. Mondays will continue to be this Pixelmon series. Tuesdays, I actually have something fun planned since Austin's probably not going to be available for a little while for Borderlands because he's busy with work during the week for most days. And Wednesday, I might be doing a new ARC series. It all depends on where things are at. We'll see. I'll probably make more progress with that tomorrow. Today I'm mainly just trying to focus on getting this Pixelmon video out. And then Thursday, fine, I guess I'll collect some uranium. Thursday is going to be, like I said, a video. I originally was going to make that a channel video, and I might still talk about channel stuff, which I guess is kind of counterintuitive to make this a channel video too, but you know, it is what it is. And then Friday will just continue to be FPS. I'll find something to play. There's a couple new things I've been looking at, but it's kind of hard to find a fun FPS to play these days, in my opinion. There's not a whole lot that I've enjoyed playing, and if I do enjoy playing them, they're not really active anymore. Like, I'll give an example. I really enjoyed Titanfall 2, but Titanfall 2 is not really active like it used to be. As far as the community is concerned, at least. Okay, so Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'll worry about some of this later. For the moment, slash kill. It's fine. Wonder if I can die twice from that. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's consider my options here very carefully. Let's get out all the ores. And just put them in here. All the ores will just go in here. See how many of these I can fit in here. Actually I think it's fine to leave these in here. I don't think that's too far of a stretch. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm not as worried about that stuff right now then. Dawnstone ore. Dawnstone's convenient as crap. I do want that eventually, but... Did I not get the... Oh, it might be a glitch. Whatever. I gotta run back over to spawn. Gotta sleep in a bed over there so that my spawn's there. I don't want my spawn over here. I can actually technically put my spawn anywhere because I have my own bed, so... Gotta deal with that, it's fine. We had a pretty good start, all things considered. We got good held items and are both about Pokemon. They both suit them well. We haven't done a whole lot of battling or anything else. Battled a couple times, but ironically enough, not much at all. Did a lot of exploration, got some decent ores, plenty of diamonds, plenty of emeralds. Got some decent gear, got some Team Aqua stuff, as well as a really good chess piece. But let's see, can I... How long until legendary spawn? 10 minutes. I think I'll keep the recording going until the next legendary spawn's done, and then we're gonna end it. I feel like that's fine. Nothing too crazy. The spawn point set. That's good. Now what I want to do is just get up there. I know the easiest way. It's going over here and climbing up here like I've done before. And just walking around. I mean, I can stack up, guys. That's an option, but I just don't really have a lot of building blocks, so not the worst way. I need to kill 10 minutes anyways, so killing 5 minutes or so to climb up these is not the... or climbing up the mountainside here is not the end of the world. Beats what happened before, though, where literally we had a Keldeo spawn on us immediately and I couldn't do jack shit. That was the most infuriating bullshit. I actually, you know what's funny? In Gen 5, I actually liked Keldeo. I did. I thought Keldeo was pretty good. With his... he had a sword manipulation. Yeah, another one! These just randomly spawn and fucking cool. More. More. Give me more. I will take all of them to give to Shaman. I'm guessing they just spawned throughout a flower forest, which is cool, which explains the Shaman spawn being an option. But if a Shaman spawned, that would actually be a pretty decent one to get to start. The problem is that the highest level I have is a level 10, and he would likely get curve stomped. The best chance I'd have is if I just risked it all with just fucking Pokeballs, but something tells me that's not going to work out the way that I want it to. I'm just going to start running in the direction of my, of the Darkrai. We're going to get there eventually. And hopefully some eggs will hatch along the way, because we're already pretty close. We're getting there. We've made enough steps to get some pretty decent progress in that regard. Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is nuts. We get a jolly Tapu Koko. Oh my goodness. Is the do we find the grass gym fucking immediately? You gotta be kidding me. There's actually no fucking way. Okay. That's probably one of the first times it might be the first time I found the grass gym without using an item. As far as walking's concerned, like no creative, no flight, nothing. Just found it. Okay. Not complaining at all. And believe me, I'll be back to loot this place, but it's just not my priority. I'm not going to start wasting time just chilling when I can just come back later and loot it. I don't need to loot it right now. What I can do right now, though, is I can just grab these. Cool. Alright. We got plenty of food for a little while. See, what am I doing? I have a boat. I literally have a boat. Such a huge waste of time for me to just not use it. Also, I will be doing things like going for clay and riverbeds and stuff later, but that can be ignored for now. That's where the gym is. It's only a couple 100 meters away from where our initial spawn is, so I'm not worried about doing anything drastic over there right now. Anything that's over in this area I can go to later for investigation or whatever. 5 minutes. Is that a church? It is a church. Interesting. Fuck. Can we talk about this? Apparently not. I'm going to die. I want to kill it. I want to kill it so bad, but there's just no way. Like, I'm going to wait out the timer Just because if I can catch an Entei, if there by some miracle, if I can catch the Entei, I can use the Entei to end this thing's existence. But there's a stipulation. If I can't, then I just wasted a lot of time. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm as optimistic as any guy, but sheesh. I'm just gonna mark this place because there seems to be a lot of interesting biomes around here, including the mountains. Also, let's Man. We're real fucking far out. I don't think I've ever looked forward to an Entei spawn. It's like, I'm going to try to catch you. Do I think I'll be successful? Probably not. But am I going to try? Yes. Oh, man. The things that I do. If a Rayquaza spawns, I will have no way to get to that motherfucker. Actually, that's a great point. Let me see if I can catch a Starly. I have an idea. There's a waystone down there. Come on, baby! I'm just gonna wait. I don't know if the results are gonna be positive or negative, but I'm just gonna wait. Come on! There ain't no fucking way. Come on. Come on! No! Fuck. I can remain hopeful, okay? That's what I get for my optimism, though. I wonder. There's no way for me to kill it. Legendary loot pools have such good shit. I want to be able to kill you, but I can't. I would love to know what you drop, but I can't kill you even if I wanted to. That bothers me so much. Can I hurt you? I wish there was something, anything that I could do to you, but I don't think there is. Not unless you use like self-destruct or something. That's a shame. Oh well. There's literally nothing I can do about it. It's better just for me to leave. I can only, like... There's nothing I can do. Just pain if I stay and keep looking at it. Is it a legendary boss? Yes. Will I maybe ever encounter one again in the series? Who knows? But can I do literally anything against a level 50? No! Even if I had like late level 20s, I still wouldn't be anywhere close to confident enough to say, we got this. Unless I had a team of 6, in which case I'd be like, yeah, we can do it. But with just 2 Pokemon and neither of them having advantage? No! No. Not even close. Like, Mawile is far from the strongest Pokemon, period. But pretty tanky if you don't have the right moveset. Especially if you don't have fire-type moves. So, because I don't have a fire-type, and because my Pokemon are so underleveled, nope. Negative, Chief, so... I steer clear of that for now. Still marked that area, though. Interesting. Did I come across a new area? Yeah, a new area. Interesting. Let's put a marker here for a village. I like to mark village locations just so I can have some sort of idea. Oh, I almost forgot that there was a waypoint over there. I could have used the whatever. It's fine. There should also be a waypoint over here. There we go. As long as I've activated that, I can come back here pretty easily. Let's fucking go. I will be back for this stuff later. I don't need all of this right now. Dusk balls are a pretty good find. I think I should end the video while I'm ahead. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to continue to run here until the... Actually, how close am I to getting these eggs hatched? I'll keep running until one of the eggs hatches. That's probably fine. I will continue to run until the egg hatches. Just because I know 2 of the blue eggs are probably going to hatch, and that'll be a great way to end off the video, just getting them out of the way. But as soon as those eggs hatch, we're going to go ahead and end things off, just because there's no use dragging this video on longer than necessary. I say dragging on, I shouldn't say that. I should word it more. This video has been going on for a while. So rather than lose myself and have this video become 3 hours unintentionally, I would rather stop while I'm ahead. Terrain extender. It might be helpful for a couple different Pokemon, actually. things like Tapu Koko. If you give him a terrain extender, that could be really helpful. But you need to build them up for it, I guess. For you to get the most out of it, at least. Goodness gracious. Let me get to the end here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what Pokemon we get. Put your guesses down below. Who's that Pokemon? I'm not going to do anything grand like that, but yeah, let's go. Gliscor! Those of you who put Gliscor, congratulations! I don't know what the fuck that achievement is. Hatch an egg! Who's that Pokemon? No, fuck go. Damn! Sheesh! Got a fucking Gliscor. Look, he's not amazing, but he's not bad. What are your Hypercutter? Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. And I mean, it's definitely not that bad. Jolly, you're really not good. you're really not that good, Glaceon, but I'll appreciate the fact that I don't need to evolve one. What the heck? So a street post? Who's pointing me towards BL is probably blocks. It's like 400 blocks that way you're gonna find a village. It's like, thank you for the excellent instructions. That is wild. Gliscor. Save myself a trade Evo and then I get Glaceon, which is really fucking good Pokemon, okay? Like, evolutions are what I would call solid. You can probably make, not probably, I'm sure you can make them competitive and they're real fucking good and people will swear up and down that they're god tier. But to me, they're just pretty good. So, I mean, I'm no disrespect to Glaceon. If she was a modest Glaceon or a timid Glaceon, she'd be staying on the team for, or he, I didn't pay attention to gender. He would be staying on the team for a while. But because of the nature and because the IVs aren't great, I don't know, like 47, not great. Gliscor is even less. He's 37. Like, I feel like the eggs have to be above a certain threshold for me to consider making them a part of the team. Let's run over here and get this village point. Gotta find the waystone here shortly, hopefully. Called it. And now, even with that waystone, I'm still gonna label it. For now. I'm gonna remove these points later. Basically, all the villages that I've labeled are with villages that I haven't looted yet. And so that way I can come back later and I know which ones I've looted and which ones I haven't. Let's see. We're... $14, $14, $14, $14, $14. Yeah, we got a little while, so I'm not going to go all this, and I'm definitely not going till we get to the point. We've got about 2,000 meters, which is, you know, pretty far. All things considered. We've had a lot of little fun things we've come across in our little journey for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe. That is the best way to support my channel. And all support is always going to be appreciated. Ooh, if we could find a jungle temple, that would be nice. But I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it be. This is Mr. Poke Games, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.